Hello, Matt Young with Condrey & Young Landscape here. Thought I'd take some time today to do a little video on turf grass. The grass is finally starting to green up here in Topeka, and we want to make sure that everybody understands exactly what needs to happen going throughout the season and what we can provide. So this customer called and wanted to basically have a nicer lawn. Their lawn's in pretty good shape. You can see back behind me in the sunny areas where there's no trees located that it's in pretty good shape. It's also pretty weed free, which was a good thing. But we do have a lot of stressed areas. Right here behind me is a very high stress area, mainly because of the trees. And the trees are not only shading it, which there's sunlight here right now, but there's no leaves on the trees yet. So in the summer, I believe that this whole area will be shaded. And with turf grass, it's very hard to get growing underneath trees. There is a few things we can do. Tree roots like to suck up all the nutrients. They suck up all the water, all the fertilizer, everything before the grass can really even get a chance to do anything with it. So this lawn is irrigated, so we need to make sure we're properly irrigating this area. Second of all is we need to make sure we're properly feeding it. And what we like to do under trees and then high stress areas like this is feed it with a slow release fertilizer. And what that does is it releases a little bit of fertilizer over a period of months so that the grass can uptake it over that longer period. And what we found is that we can get a little better stand of grass if that happens. Another thing I would like to do on this property is, because of the trees and because of the roots, is do an aeration. That will help with the compaction. This is also pretty close to the house. They have little kids. I'm sure they're out here playing. So compaction is a big deal under trees. I'd probably do at least 2 aerations in these high stress areas like we see here every year. The rest of the lawn is kind of the same. There's some real shady areas and real sunny areas. So the first thing we're going to do on this property is do a pre-emergent, make sure these stressed areas don't have any grassy weeds in them, such as crabgrass, and then we're going to do an aeration. After that, we'll come back here in another couple months, do a broadleaf application, which would take care of any dandelions and clover and things like that, and then put our slow release fertilizer down for those summer months. Last part of the year, after the hot stress of the summer, we'd come back and do a quick release fertilizer on the entire lawn to get that boost after the summer months. And then finally a winterizer, which would help with the root growth during those long winter months before we'd come back in next spring and do a pre-emergent application. So with this lawn, there's a few stressed areas and a few nice areas, but all together we can take care of it and make sure that every portion of the lawn looks lush and green. Last thing I want to talk about is mow height. This yard's mowed very short. Even in the grass where the grass is nice, it's mowed pretty short. I think if we were to raise the deck to at least 3 inches and keep it there all the time, that we'd have a little bit better and thicker, fuller grass, especially in these areas where the shade is. So if you have any questions or want us to come by and take a look at your lawn, just give us a call or email us, and we'd be happy to take care of you and let you know what we think would need to be done. Thank you.